Welcome back to Heaven's Vault. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we continue this mysterious Withering Palace exploration we've got going on? I have no idea what's going on. So let's look at this praying goddess, I suppose. I don't recognise this one. God? Goddess? I can't tell. Perhaps it's supposed to be a child. A cairn of stones. These must have been placed here deliberately, to mark this god in particular. Was this goddess particularly sacred? No. This goddess is just one of 6 gods in a circle. She has no special position, no special dais. She must have been sacred to whoever came here, whoever excavated this place. This one is reaching for something. He's fruit picking, perhaps. Glyphs. Okay, that's probably not wind then. This isn't a word I already know. I'll have to make a guess. It's probably sky. Sky. That will do for now. A god of sky and rivers. Is that who you are? I mean, there's no way that... Oh, you can actually see the glyph there. He's reaching for the sky, literally. I don't think it's wind. Oh. This one seems to be giving something. Or maybe holding something? Another glyph though. Haven is what we put before. Just one word. At least it's short. Haven seems right for me. Haven? I think that's right. A haven god. What does that even mean? An armless god. This one seems to be just a head on a stack of barrels. But with another glyph. Poison is what we put before. Let's see now. Could be serpent. Armless, right? Can we see where poison was used before? Oh, I probably shouldn't have clicked on one which we already translated. But now I think about it, it's just going to lead back to this one, isn't it? I kind of like the idea of snake. We know this is plant, we think this is location based. We don't know what this is, and we don't know what this is. We think this is a person, right? So this must be thing? Thing, grass, home. No, thing, grass, locate, place. I mean, I don't think this should be poison, because it doesn't seem death related, so I'm going to change this to serpent, like this is a snake. That would explain the lack of arms, exactly. That's my thinking. Or it doesn't explain why the ancients worshipped snakes. Perhaps it was just a, imagery. A horned goddess. From a graveyard moon, still weeping. Can we see the glyph there? No, we can't. A water goddess. This one is the water goddess from Myersi. Nice to see an old friend out here. Glyphs. I know these symbols at her feet. They read as water. As we thought. This is peculiar. Six looks really angry. There's something in the stone here. I've never seen anything like it. It's a device of some kind. Six, what do you make of it? Oh, you are so angry, Six. Evidently it is old, mistress. Evidently it is very old. Tell me something specific, robot. I would estimate the metal on this piece to be nearly 2,500 years old. But what does it do? I have no idea, mistress. It may be purely decorative. Is there anything else for us to see over here? Oh, there's a similar one on the other side over here. Evidently it's pointing over there. Most curious. Yes, I see. What is this camera angle? Do we have to wait for Six to get over here? Can we use it? Do you really want to? Perhaps it refracts underground to whatever's down there. If this hopper directed one underground, mistress, then one would require another hopper inside that space to return. Is this a place of execution? A hopper set up to carry you straight into a rock? It is indeed possible. Whoa, this place is spooky then. I mean, it was kind of like spooky already, but like now it's super spooky. I mean, I kind of already guessed it was probably an execution. It's gone. There's nothing more. The voices are gone. Voices? What do you think they were? Who? Friends? Children? A whole life's worth. Are you okay, Six? Do you need some time? It sounds like something... To me, it sounds like you were executed here, Six, to be honest. The recording I met in the graveyard said there was an orangery here. How could anyone grow oranges in this? Assuming we have found the right place, something must have changed. I'm trying to see if there's anything else left to examine. If not, I think we should just clamber down underground and see what's waiting beneath there. Six still seems preoccupied with this thing. Where's all the dust outside coming from anyway? This is an excellent question, mistress. It has considerable velocity. I don't know how to activate this. So I suppose we'll just leave it. Come on, Six. Let's clamber down. Well, at least I'll clamber down. You can stay up here. While Six is too busy to complain, I teleported. Good fall. Oof. Empty,
cold, stale air.
What is this place? What was down here worth taking?
A cavernous space all around me.
Aliya, what have you found? Was this a treasure vault? You could store vast amounts here. This isn't Rember's mysterious vault, surely. What was that? I'm sure I heard something. Sure of it. I thought I heard footsteps that weren't mine, to be honest. Ramps. No stairs. Ease now, don't want to fall. No, seriously, what was that? I definitely saw something moving. Where? I didn't see it. Are we about to get jump scared in this game? The noise is gone now, I think. This space is huge. And so cold. It must go right down to the core. I seem to be whispering. Should we try going down again? I don't think there's anything out along the sides for us. How far down does it go? This place was built for robots. They were buried here. A palace for robots? I wonder if there's a chamber like this under Iox somewhere. I don't like it down here one little bit. I hear so many footsteps. This isn't a good idea. These walkways are steep and narrow, and who knows what's down here. Ah, she's automatically making us walk back up, I see. So we're definitely not meant to go down here. I don't understand what this is though. This chamber was sealed up. The underground room had no way in or out. The robots were kept down here, but then someone let them out. Are these robots? These were the sacrifices. They were all put into robots. These children, these withering children or whatever, like Six. The hopper eye must have been the only way into the palace below. Whoever built this place was burying robots alive. And then Rembo was trying to release them again, but not like they were buried on Iox. Not simply bricked up in the walls. So why did the recording room figurine want to come here? She said she had a place in this palace. Okay, one last try going down, and then we'll go back up and see if Six has anything to say. There's nothing down here but darkness. Alright, we'll leave this place. These footsteps seem to be reverberating all around me. They make it seem like they're not my own. There's something here. A chipped serpent effigy fashioned from wood. I think it dates from the early Empire, the armless god. The carving is pretty poor. This must have been made very quickly. Looks like there's an inscription on his back. This one is a fractured piece of an even longer phrase. That's not should. That's the question one. May heart your gods. I can add my translation for May to the dictionary now. Nice, we did it. And heart must be right too. So that lightning pictogram must be life related. May God something your heart. Give hold. This one's hard. It's so small. It's the first part of this. Do we know what word this is? Hold on. Let's see if we know what the second part of guide is. No, I don't think we've seen it before now I think about it. Build. I don't think it's build. It seems too short to be something as simple as lift. Shouldn't be hold, it's a snake god, right? It doesn't have arms. It could be make or it could be lift, maybe. Give, we think this is wind related, right? Person. Why would this be give? I just don't understand what this thing means. And it appears 3 times in this one. Okay, let's look at this word. Am I still happy with my translation for this one? Rise or wait? If this is rise, then the other one could be lift. And this would be like elevation, so it'd be rising. But what does this not mean here? And what does this mean? We think this is light related, right? But we know it's rivers. Drown your... guide your way? Find your way, maybe? Could this be searching related? Could be looking. I think we had to guess. I'm not sure. May gods... Okay, we'll see if this is lift. If we know this is lift and we know the other one is rise, I could still change my mind, but may gods lift your heart? I'll ask Kwang to take a look when I get to Iox. Most likely this comes from the same source as the lamp I found here earlier. Oh, we see something new. Scrawled symbols. I've never seen ancient symbols scrawled like this. Written in charcoal, I think. What on earth? This one has several words. And that's all I can think of. This music is swelling. I'm just walking this way around to see if we find anything new like we did the first time. This is so eerie. I wonder what Six heard down here. Like lost souls, maybe. Okay, let's make our way back up again, I suppose. I don't think there's anything else for us down here. That's not how we get up. I'm coming back, Six.
There was something down there. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure of it too, to be honest. I think there might still be robots down there. I heard things moving around in the darkness, crawling up and down the ramps. If they have not climbed out, mistress, they cannot be robots. Mindless husks, perhaps. But a true robot will be compelled to explore. I know there's something there. I don't know how to reach it, though. I think maybe we need to try and activate this altar place. This hopper, maybe? Does the dust hurt you at all? My workings are well protected, mistress. I hope that does not disappoint you. There must be more to find here, otherwise... I mean, Six hasn't even asked for us to leave yet. Can we get a hint, Six? What do we need? Why are you just standing here? That's what I'm confused about. Like, why aren't you following us anywhere? Oh, move the stones. I wonder if behind all of this there's a glyph. There. More glyphs. Or just one. This might tell us who this god is. Have we seen this before, I think? No, we haven't. Wind, strength, ground, fire. And there's a praying goddess. Probably strength. Makes sense to me. So this would be strength, plant, thing. I don't know. Strong thing and plants. Like, this is definitely not wind or fire. And I don't think this is ground. Because we could seen things like lightning, or I can't remember, water or whatever, has that curly thing, then the water pictogram, and then something else other side. So the only thing this could be is strength, I think. Strength. Can we move this one as well then? Doesn't seem like it. Mistress, I have completed my analysis of the hopper eye. I've sent test packets through and analysed the minor refractions. I would like to leave now, mistress, but I cannot hopper us from under the rock. We have collected 7 interesting artifacts here. Also, we have collected some evidence of 2 new locations of note, an unknown ancient site and a pre-empire site. May I activate the hopper now, mistress? What's the matter? Are you going to tell me what that hopper does? I observed 2 things about that hopper. Individually, they are of trivial interest. Together, they are as we feared. Is it something to do with robots underground? Most likely, yes. This eye is flawed, mistress. Internal cracking means it can only refract some of the information passed to it. Specifically, the physical matrix is not refracted. If used, only the neural mesh would disentangle. It's only half a hopper. It only sends your brain. Or like your... You might hopper to the eye and never arrive. My second finding, however, is more pressing. This hopper is not broken. It has been carefully engineered to function this way. But what good is a neural mesh without a physical matrix? Maybe they brought a matrix with them? Perhaps so. Perhaps a matrix was supplied. I think that's it. A robot, perhaps. Exactly. That's what you are, Six. This underground chamber is filled with robot ramps. I will use a ramp, mistress. Let us head for the gate. Shall I try the hopper one more time, mistress? Let's get out of here. Actually, wait, don't leave. You said you wanted to look at the gate, right? I want to ask a bit more about this. What good is a hopper like that? I am not sure, mistress. I can only see one purpose for it. A way to imprison people permanently. A way to bottle them. I really want to see the robots down there. But I don't know why we can't see them. It's okay, we can come back here. Excuse me. I would like to... Evidently, this is both like and unlike the graveyard moon. Alright, fair enough. What if we just clamber over this again? You do not look impressed, Six. Okay, maybe one more time. I'm trying to see if we can see anything down there. What if we walk along this path? We haven't walked along this pathway, have we? We can see all these ramps and stuff. We don't... I'm just surprised we can't go down. There's definitely something moving around down here. But she won't go any further. I guess it's too dangerous. There's definitely robots down here. Imprisoned souls of people whose minds have been forever imprisoned in them, just as Six said. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything else we can do, so Six, hop us back. You don't look very happy, Six. I'm sorry. Maybe we shouldn't have come here. Another book? Let's see if I can get anything out of this one. What is that? There's a few words in this one. A few. Just a couple, you know. Truth and Emperor. That's not Emperor, that's probably Palace. This is so long. It. 4. That's not... These 4s are very much incorrect. Oh, that's not 4. With. Please just cross out some of these words. Oh, I'm really hungry. My stomach just rumbled. People. That's all I can think of. Palace, people, truth, and Emperor with it for truth. That doesn't fill me with confidence. What kind of scribe has to insist that what they're writing is true? I hope we haven't missed anything, but this place is weird. Back to the ship. Look out there. It's like some kind of nightmare. Back to the ship. You can hop through this, can't you? Yes, obviously, mistress. Leave the moon. Stand still, mistress. I don't know what to make of that. And so we left the surface of the site of a withering palace. With new leads for 2 undiscovered sites. Continue. I don't know what we should do now. We have a lot of things. We could go back to Iox and talk to Huang about them. This ancient site is huge, so we don't know what else we can find. What is this? Somewhere distant. I hate going to Iox. It's supposed to be polite to tell Huang I met his trade on Renaka, and as always I could show him some of my recent books and finds. He loves old texts and might have an opinion on my translations. Or this one. That stuff. Okay, I think we should go to Iox. Actually, hold on. I want Six to sail us there because I do not want to sail. Okay, well, I guess we'll spend the rest of the episode sailing.
For Iox once more. Somehow, going back always felt like giving in.
Oh, don't think of it like that, Aliya. We had to go quite a long way. I don't know why we're going such a weird way to it, but still. Oh, it's rapid. At least it's fast. Just keep in middle, keep in middle. Ooh, okay. We're going. Is this really the right way? There are unexplored rivers to the left. But I calculate we might reach our destination. Why am I so zoomed in? Well, let's try it. Unexplored. We're adventurers, sort of. If we get lost, I'm blaming you. These are all rapids. We're not for it yet. We seem to have unearthed a very interesting mystery. Some ancient mysteries about robots. In that withering palace and these ancient gods. And, well, whoever they might be. I'm uncertain. Wow, this one's long. Just keeps going. The waste. Well, that was interesting, I suppose. I don't know what to think. I don't know. Turn us right momentarily, mistress. I don't know what to think about all this stuff. So Six is some poor soul who's been trapped in a robot for all these years. Maybe Rembo was trying to release him? Mistress, there is some kind of ruin some distance away on the left. Oh, thank you for the heads up. The ruin here appears to date from the latest for earliest empire. Blech. I can't read. Whatever. You know what he said. This one is a phrase run together. It's probably not goddess if it's got that start. Rise. This. Your. Itch. With. I mean, I know that's not goddess. Forget that then. Does goddess rise this with you? It makes sense. A blessing for safe passage, perhaps. I think it comes from the same site. Oh my god, there's a fragment of a canvas and the compass we found before. This new find should help us locate the source. This should help us work out where to look for the ancient site. I'm sure Tappy would love to get his hands on this telescope. We will need to turn left, mistress. I wanted Six to do it. Pass controls to Six. I'm going to rest. The University of Iox. A grey and bleak place full of faded thinkers who never leave. And I think with our arrival on Iox, we should probably round off the episode here. It's a pretty good place to round it off because it just is. Apparently we're in a forced cutscene though. I'm not controlling us. Okay. Let's save this right here. And we'll talk to Huang next episode about all the interesting discoveries we have found. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Heavensville, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.